Okay, quick little update. I added an invisibility spell. I think I'm going to do a light spell next because the two maps that I want to create are a dark forest and another one that's a dungeon, because I don't think there's anything better than being in a dungeon and seeing the hall in front of you from the corner get lit up by flames and you hear an explosion. There are echoes, and maybe there's a way of making sound travel through the hallways so you can sounds are plausible. So like if I'm at this T section, I'm in here and I hear sounds and I'm deep in the T, I just hear the sounds coming towards me. I don't know if it's towards me to the left or away from me to the left or to the right. I won't know. So something like that. I don't know. A cool audio system would be nice. Dark, deep footsteps. Some almost murky, but it's not even the right word. Just a dank dungeon. Then also like in Harry Potter when they're fighting at the Weasley's house and there's this tall house, this dark, it's not even a forest, but this cornfield area, and the spells are coming and jump scaring you as they come through the cornfield and you don't expect them. They just come out of nowhere. That's kind of what I want, but I want trees so you can have some cover. So I added an visibility spell. I think that's all that's new to do. I think that's it. Made it so that so it's another spell, and when you cast another spell while you're invisible, you go out of invisibility instantly. But invisibility, you go into it smoothly. It looks disgusting. I'm going to try and figure out a way of fixing it. I don't know if I want to use timelines or what. I wanted to make it efficient, so it's using timers that go every, whatever, some amount of seconds, 0.02. And there are 4 of them. That's the problem. So one of them says, okay, for 2 seconds, fade invis. But then there's another timer that does the actual fading invis. So there's, well, actually here it is. So one timer ticks you, fade you into invis. Okay, so there actually is no, alright, there's no time, alright, ignore what I said. There's a timer that smoothly lowers the character's opacity. The character now has an opacity. I had to fuck around with the materials and figure out how to do that. The character's opacity goes down until it's 0 and you're invisible. Then, after you're invisible, only then does the 5 or however many second timer go of invisibility. And once that finishes, then it triggers another event that smoothly ramps your invisibility back up. So there are 3 timers. One to smoothly ramp you down into being invisible. One to track time only after you're fully invisible. And then, once you come out of invis, it smoothly ramps you back up out of invis, or once your timer has expired. Right now it looks gross, but I did this so that I don't have to have even more variables. I'm not really sure how I want to do it. Like I don't want to have magic numbers in here, 0.02 here and 0.1 here and this here and 1 here and 0 here. I want these to be accounted for. I want them to be in functions. You can't use timers in functions. And you can't use timers in functions. I tried it with functions earlier and it just looked better when I was using a bunch of custom events, because the timers by function aren't nice. I'll reevaluate tomorrow, make it better and more efficient. I mean, it's better than timelines now because nothing is executing per tick. Right now it's executing per... Huh? Oh, this is not... Okay, this is how often you increment. They'd increment seconds, okay? So right now every 0.04 seconds, fade down a little bit. So it loops until you're finally faded all the way down. Here's what it looks like. I should have just done this, right? Invisibility. Invisibility. I have the tolerance really high, so it's hard. See, fade out. And you fade back in. How long did I set it? Shit. 7 seconds. That's so long. Yeah, we'll just do 2 for a second. Or we'll just do 1 to test. Invisibility. Then we can do the same thing and then we can get out of it quick. Invisibility. Fireball. It instantly gets you out. Invisibility. Recover. Invisibility. 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 and it resets itself. Earlier it was bugging out. I don't know. I think I had to just rework it because I had poor design where if you spammed invisibility, then somehow it was duplicating. It wasn't, I think I just wasn't invalidating one of the timers. Maybe I'm not sure. I honestly don't remember. But this is a better way than it is. But there are fucking macros and stuff in here. I don't know. It feels like I could use way fewer nodes. I just not sure. Like I don't think there's a way for me to go into the material. I had to make fucking custom materials and shit. Or custom, yeah. And I had to make custom functions and stuff. Visibility, opacity. Like I don't know how to get from the mesh. So there's no opacity. There's a material. I can get the material. Sure. And then we can do for each, whatever. And then get scalar, get parameter. There's get parameter info. And then, excuse me, I don't know what this is. Like, there are different types of parameters that and I can get the names. I don't know what these are. I don't need the index of it. I don't need association. I don't know what that is. The name, I don't need the name either. What I need is the fucking value. Give me the value of what it is. But I don't have that, so I have to just assume the value. Or really, I don't have to assume. I just have to set the target value and then loop until we finally get to the target value. Then loop back up to the target value. This is crap. I mean, it works fine. It works well. But so far, 5 spells. Fireball, Fire Blast, Magic Missile, which is just multiple fireballs. At some point, it'll track players, be different with different particle effects. But I want to. I don't, maybe I do that next, but not. I don't know. See, I feel like I don't want to do that next. That would be harder. I could do that quick. Ish. Recover. So there's Fireball, Fire Blast, or 2 attack. Magic Missile, 3 attack spells, and then there's Recover, Heal. Then there's this also Invisibility, which is just play around with because it's way more susceptible to bugging out. And granted, it won't be able to bug out if once I add in mana or I add in other things, so you can't spam it. But I wanted to make it resilient, just strong and reliable by making sure that I can't break it even when there's no limit on how frequently you can cast it. So with that, tomorrow I'm gonna make it so that Fire Blast is parented player. See what happens. Because I wanna see what happens if fireballs don't stay where they are. Because I'm not sure what I think about that idea. I'm also not sure what I think about running around and bringing the fireball with you, because I think that's just going to look ridiculous. I'm not sure. So I'm going to add a socket to the chest, or to, yeah, whatever, and set it out a ways, the hands, and then set the fireball there. The problem, though, is you're going to be running, and the fireball is going to be running with you. So you could use it and then run around a corner and then shoot. Ah, fuck that. I'd rather just lock the movement. I'd rather change the build-up time. And lock the movement down, pass to the player, and then unlock it after you launch it. So you have Fire Blast, you can't move anymore, and then yeah, that'd be interesting. And then maybe I don't know about flicking and stuff too, because like summon feels like you have to choose your direction, but then maybe it just sucks. I don't know. I'm gonna have to test a lot of stuff tomorrow, but we'll see. Okay, hour and a half of studying today. I mean, it's not bad. It's not terrible, but and then all the rest was just game time. So okay, better than YouTube, I guess.